Peace, my beautiful vibration lifters. I am so grateful to be with you tonight to let you know what the truth is. And do you know what the truth is? The truth is you and I are one. The truth is we are ushering the lifting of the vibration of the earth. We are holding space for the lifting of the vibration of earth. We are holding space for the lifting of the vibration of humanity. It is me, it is you, it is we. Let this be known. You are an infinite being. You are an infinite spiritual being, a powerful being having a human experience. You were born and you will die. That is only part of the story. Before you were born, you were alive. And after you leave this earthly plane, you will be alive. You came here with a blueprint of what you wanted to work with when you got here. You came here with an idea and a blueprint of the challenges that you would like to face while you are here. The challenges that come up in your life, the themes that continue to come up, every relationship that you get into, don't you notice a similar pattern happening? And you might leave that relationship thinking that person is crazy. And you meet another person and then the same issues come up. It is because these are the issues that you chose to deal with in this lifetime. Until you go head first into that ordeal, until you completely commit to feeling the feelings that you are meant to feel and working through the emotions. It is true, I say to you, that we are here to work through the things that are difficult for us. And these things are not made to hinder us. They are made to empower us. They are all for us. It was interesting today, I was thinking about emotions. And I'm thinking about the way that the ego is an integral part of our reality. It is the way that we interface with the three-dimensional world. And most of the time, as we're interfacing with the three-dimensional world, we do so with emotions. Sadness, anger, happiness, regret. All these emotions are things that are only able to be experienced when you're in the third dimension. If we're in the fourth, fifth, higher dimensions, we all realize that we are one. We don't feel loneliness. We don't feel anger. Actually, I have heard of people going to the other side and feeling anger. You might feel anger. You might have regret for the way that people treat other people and for the way we treat the earth. But you will always feel oneness. You feel a love that is transcendent. It's not the love here on earth. Even with my kids, I love them. Of course, I love them. They have shown me a love that I've never known before, and your parents could relate. But that love is still conditional on some levels. Conditional love is a love where it could be deep and beautiful and nurturing, but it's under conditions. It's under an agreement that you've made with another person. Like, okay, we're not going to disrupt the matrix. We're going to help support each other and live in this life where we're helping to grow and flourish and be as one. But as soon as that person disrupts the matrix and does something that interrupts your agreement, then that kind of love is gone. It's like with my kids, it's easier to love them when they're listening to me. And you see how that's such an egoic thing to say? It's a conditional love. Truly, I say to you, there is a way to love unconditionally. And of course, we love our family and our loved ones unconditionally. But it's a different type of love. There's eros and there's agape. So I do have that eros love, or the conditional love for my children. But then, of course, even if they do wrong, I still love them to my core. But hopefully I can react to when they're not doing things exactly how I want them to. Hopefully I can react in a way that is still loving, and that is the challenge. I'm here to let you know that we are all here for the same reason, to realize who we are, to be rooted in love. Love is the way home. I'm here to tell you love is the way home. And it's not easy. The concept is easy, but the practice is not easy. We have to choose love in every moment. And love is a verb. It's not just a feeling. I believe that is one of the fundamental problems with relationships today, is people think that, oh, we fall in love, and you get this cascade of biological things that are happening, of cells being triggered and hormones being triggered and upregulated, and you feel this beautiful download of emotion and love and friendship. But then some of those hormones become stale and they discontinue to be upregulated, and then you realize that that human is just like every other human and has flaws. And are you ready to deal with that person's flaws? Are you ready to deal with your own flaws? We'll see. But if you continue to understand that love is a verb, and that when you are with someone, to be loving, to be kind in all aspects, in all instances, then that's how you build a strong relationship. If each person comes into the relationship thinking about how they can give to that person and not what they can get as far as this feeling of love and satisfaction that they're trying to get from the person, that's why it's really important to give that to yourself. And then when you fully are embraced and filled up with the love for yourself, then you can be loving and kindness to anyone. And no matter what they do, you can be kind and loving to them. And this is the path that we are all on. Some have already reached it. Some are just perfectly in love step all the time. I am not quite there yet, but we are in this together. We know the truth. We know the way to home is love, and we are working together to build this heaven on earth. How do we bring heaven to earth? We fall deeply and madly in love with ourselves. I'm telling you the truth. Please hear me. It is time for us to love ourselves deeply. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. So I tell you today, start loving yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. Right now, take a deep breath. And feel the love. Feel the love in every cell. With every breath, feel the love. Right now, this very moment, you are taken care of. Right now, at this very moment, you realize that you are a beautiful emanation of the Most High. Right now, you realize that you are okay, that you are strong, that you are vibrant, that you are consciousness. You are that same consciousness that exists throughout the entire universe, galaxy, multiverse. It is that same consciousness that brought you into existence. You are teaching God how to be human. You are interfacing with your emotions and your ego in order to interface with this three-dimensional world, in order to teach God what the experience of being human is, because you are God. We are all God. It is true. And if we can get in touch with that, there's nothing that we can't do. You are powerful beyond your knowing. You are so powerful and vibrant and beautiful. Have you seen the sunrise? Have you seen the sunset over the ocean? How beautiful is that? You exist in that same beauty. You are so gorgeous. They have us so concerned about our outward appearance, about our weight and our color and our height. But don't you know the inner workings of your DNA is so gorgeous, the most beautiful crystal matrix that you have ever seen? Your brain is a receiver that is able to absorb information from all over the universe. We have this collective consciousness that we can tap into at any time. Our heart beats, our blood flows, our breath breathes, even when we aren't thinking about it. There is a higher divine wisdom that is at work here, y'all. I don't know, or I don't care if you believe in God or not. You have to realize that there is something that is making the sun rise. There is something that is making your heart beat. There is something that has designed you so perfectly and intelligently with heart, lung, liver, kidneys, spleen, pituitary, brain, muscles, ligaments, tendons, bones, all working together, all separate, but together, made out of tiny cells and atoms. Each of those are a microcosm of the solar system. You are the universe. If you were to zoom out, the universe would probably look like a human. It is you. You are the God. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is true. Tap into the love, fall into the love frequency, and you will see the power that you exist. You will see miracles manifest in your life when you fall in love with yourself. I am so grateful for this moment to bring this message to you. I'm so grateful for this moment so I can remember this message myself and say it to myself at the same time as it's being spoken through my mouth. I'm so grateful for this moment that I can breathe and be alive and to share this and to live my truth and to live my purpose, which is to help raise the vibration of the earth. I'm so grateful for this channel and for my ability to talk to you tonight. And I want you to look forward to some really interesting interviews we're going to be having in the near future. Well, I'll see y'all later. I'll see you in the water. Love, peace, and shakas.